All right, if you've ever found yourself staring at a giant pile of logs with just an axe in your hand, feeling that sense of dread creep in, then this one's for you. Today, we are diving deep into the world of electric log splitters. These are the machines that promise to turn one of the absolute toughest chores into something, well, something a whole lot easier.
And I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? We've all been there. You're tired, your back is sore, and you're just thinking, there has to be a better way to get this firewood ready for winter. And you know what? There is.
So why even go electric in the first place? Well, for starters, you can just say goodbye to all the headaches that come with gas engines. We're talking no more mixing fuel, no yanking on a starter cord till your arm falls off, and absolutely no gas fumes. That means you can even use it in your garage. Plus, they're super quiet, they're cheaper to run, and when you want to start work, you just plug it in. It's really that simple. Which, of course, brings us to the million-dollar question. Are these things really powerful enough to let you hang up that old splitting axe for good? Can they actually handle the tough stuff? Well, the answer comes down to pure force. And all three of the models we're looking at today are packing a serious punch. 6.5 tons of log cracking pressure. Now, to put that in perspective, that is over 13,000 pounds of force. That is plenty of muscle to split common hardwoods like oak, maple, you name it, for your fireplace or wood stove. Okay, so let's get to it and meet our three main contenders. Now remember, each one brings that same 6.5 tons of force to the table, but they each have their own special trick, their own unique strength that makes them perfect for different kinds of people. First up, we've got the WEN 56208. Now, the thing that makes this one so special, its signature feature, is that 34-inch stand it comes with. This brings the whole machine right up to waist level, which, let me tell you, is an absolute game changer for your back if you plan on splitting wood for any real length of time. Next, we have the BILT HARD. I like to think of this one as the nimble, no-fuss workhorse of the group. It is built for pure convenience. It's got a lightweight frame, a really compact design, and it's just incredibly easy to wheel out for a job and then tuck away when you're all done. This is perfect for the person who just wants speed and simplicity. And our third contender is the Landworks. This one is all about a smooth, almost refined workflow. Its big standout features are a super quiet motor and an automatic return system. So the hydraulic ram, it just retracts all by itself after every single split, letting you get into this steady, zen-like rhythm that's both crazy efficient and really, really neighbor-friendly. So there they are, our three machines, each with its own clear personality. But how do they stack up when we put their specs side by side, head to head? Let's dig into the numbers. Okay, so looking at the raw specs, the key differences really start to pop. You'll notice the force and the max log size are basically identical across the board. They're all total workhorses. But check out the trade-offs. The BILT HARD and the Landworks are a little bit quicker, with an 18-second cycle time, which means you'll get through your woodpile faster. But the biggest, most obvious difference is right there in that stand option column. Only the WEN has it. And I've got to say it again, that stand is the single biggest thing that sets these apart. For anyone who's planning to split multiple cords of wood a season, working at waist height isn't just a nice little luxury, it's an absolute necessity. It just dramatically cuts down on all the bending and straining that leads to a sore back. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. This quote from a WEN owner really says it all. That ergonomic benefit is the one feature that users just rave about time and time again. It just shows the real-world impact it has on comfort when you're doing a long splitting session. So with all that laid out, how do you actually choose? See, it's not really about finding the single best splitter. It's about finding the splitter that's the best for you. So let's walk through a few questions to find your perfect match. Okay, first question, and be honest with yourself. Are you planning on processing a pretty good amount of firewood, and is saving your back the most important thing on your mind? If you just nodded your head yes, then the WEN 5628 is your clear winner. No contest. That stand makes it the most comfortable, the most ergonomic option out there for anyone who's going to be using their splitter on the regular. All right, next question. Maybe you only split wood every now and then for a campfire or a small stove, and your garage or shed is already bursting at the seams. Is a compact, grab-and-go design what you really need? If that sounds more like you, then the BILT HARD is the one you want to look at. It gives you that quick, powerful performance for light-duty work, but it doesn't demand a huge chunk of your garage real estate. It's all about get the job done fast, put it away, easy. And finally, maybe your biggest priority is just the experience of using the machine. Do you live in a neighborhood where noise is a real concern? Or do you just appreciate a smooth, uninterrupted, almost peaceful workflow? Well then, the Landworks is your go-to.
Its quiet operation and that automatic ram return just create a less jarring, more continuous process. It kind of turns a chore into a smooth, steady, and honestly, a pretty satisfying task. Perfect for those early morning work sessions or just anyone who wants the most seamless experience possible.
So, there you have it. Whether you care most about comfort, compact storage, or a quiet workflow, there is an electric splitter out there that can finally put an end to that wrestling match with your axe. The only question left is, are you ready to make your firewood prep a whole lot easier?